Hello guys, and welcome to another video. I hope everybody's being safe out there. We've got a lot more lockdowns happening with the coronavirus. I'm over here on the East Coast experiencing a similar thing. A lot of shelter in place, only go out when you need to, so on and so forth. So I hope everybody's being safe out there. Stay home, stay online, enjoy your gaming, enjoy your YouTube, and so on, and some family time. But with that in mind, we still have some new consoles to look forward this year, hopefully, coming this holiday season with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So, surprisingly to me, the information's just been kind of trickling out on the PlayStation 5. It just feels like they're only giving little pieces of information here and there. They had their stream on Wednesday, I believe it was, which is where this information came from, where they dropped more about the specs and everything. But I just feel like Microsoft's been putting out more Xbox Series X information quicker, getting more information to the fans quicker, so we know what to expect. And this is kind of another example of that. So unlike PS5, Xbox Series X gets a total backwards compatibility. All Xbox One games will run on Series X, confirmed at Microsoft. And this isn't just Xbox One games. This is all games that run on Xbox One right now. So if you've got your OG Xbox games, you've got your Xbox 360 games that you're running on your Xbox One right now, that's not going to be a problem when you get a Series X. And to me, that's a really big deal. So let's check this out, what they've got to say here. Although the PlayStation 5 had lots of huge announcements during its tech-heavy live stream on Wednesday, one of the facts that left gamers scratching their heads were the console's backwards compatibility capabilities. Compared to the Xbox Series X, which has promised a multi-generational approach to consoles, it seemed to be rather vague. During the presentation, lead system architect Mark Cerny took a deep dive into the specs of the PlayStation 5. Among them were the PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility, which will be available for most PlayStation 4 titles, Cerny said. We recently took a look at the top 100 PlayStation 4 titles as ranked by playtime, and we are expecting almost all of them to be playable at launch on PlayStation 5. Some people were understandably confused by this, why some and not all, which titles would be exceptions to the rule, and would this be the case as the PlayStation 5 gets updated over the course of its lifetime? Are they going to add more games, or is this going to be it? And even the top 100 titles, I mean, there's a lot of titles for PlayStation 4. Xbox, a ton of titles that you can play on there, and they're all going to be into the next generation, so I'm not sure what Sony's up to here. But it doesn't seem like a very good idea. Xbox Series X fans, meanwhile, have no such complaints. As a shot across the PS5's bow, Microsoft has responded to Sony's big reveal by tweeting to a fan from the official Xbox account. Here's what they had to say. So every game currently playable on the Xbox One, including Xbox 360 and backwards compatible Xbox games, can also be played on the Series X. This makes perfect sense, as Microsoft will only release Xbox family titles rather than console exclusives for the next year. And Xbox One gamers will be able to receive a free next-gen upgrade to games like Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this is similar to what they did when they came out with the Xbox One X. Current games that you were already playing on your One or your One S, when they had Xbox One X upgraded versions, higher 4K resolution, better graphics, whatever the case may be. If you already own the game, you got those updates for free as well. Microsoft is attempting to build an infrastructure of lifelong Xbox gamers in an attempt to incentivize Xbox One owners to stick with the brand as they choose their next-gen console. It's a stark difference to the lack of communication coming from the Sony camp. However, there's lots of cool stuff going on under the hood of the PS5. Sony bigged up the next-gen ray tracing capabilities and incredible 3D audio that will become part of the future of PS5 games. We'll know more for sure as the PS5 drops more information in future reveals. I think they need to drop some more information sooner. They're really lagging behind the kind of info that's coming out on Xbox, and also the whole big things under PS5's hood with ray tracing and 3D audio. We all know that the Series X is also going to be ray tracing. That's one of the big features of these next-gen consoles. They're going to have pretty much the same AMD RDNA 2 technology in them. So they're going to have that. And as far as 3D audio, Microsoft also is going to have a type of 3D audio. They already have Dolby Atmos, and they are going to have another version of that audio also. They've already confirmed that previously. So I haven't heard anything yet anyway, unless I've missed something that the PlayStation 5 has that the Xbox Series X does not. other than getting into the exclusives. And then, of course, each console has their own exclusives. But biting just technology-wise, I've not heard Sony come out hitting hard with some kind of feature or tech or something that the PlayStation 5 is going to have that the Xbox is not. And so far, it's still looking like the Series X will probably still be the most powerful, although that's not going to mean absolutely everything when we get into this next gen. So definitely really cool that we're going to have full backwards compatibility with the Series X. I would like to see the same thing going on for PlayStation fans, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I'm a huge fan of backwards compatibility. I love being able to play OG Xbox games on my One X. I have PC games that I played when I was like 15, 16. And I'm like 39 now, so I have games from like 23 years ago that I can still play on my nice PC now that I played on a horrible PC way back then. So, that's backwards compatibility, never having to stop playing your games. So Microsoft's been really good about getting into the backwards compatibility. I think it was a great move when they started it. It's gone really well for them. And I'm excited to see that continue on. And it also, for people who can't necessarily pony up the money for a Series X, you could more safely trade in like your One, your One S, your One X, whatever, if you didn't want to keep that, and get the Series X and know that you're still going to be able to play all those games. You're not going to have to give up anything. You might not want to get rid of your PlayStation 4 when you're upgrading to your PlayStation 5 from the sound of things. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and leave your comment below. Are you excited to get both consoles when they launch? Or are you more excited about one or the other? And does backwards compatibility mean a lot to you, or do you just pretty much play the newer games? All right, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next time.